Oh, so welcome to episode 3 of the Road to PowerSurge 10. This week, going down to Drogheda on the weekend. I've got Maisie, Bryony, Michelle, Amy, AJ competing. I'll try and get some footage later in the week and see how it goes. But obviously, where I'm handling 5 lifters, it'd be pretty difficult. So, got a heaviest training week coming up. Obviously, a lot of travel, etc. So, may have to pull back on a few things potentially. We'll see how it goes. So, a very good week 2. I'm very excited for this week 3. We'll go from there. So, yeah, what I'll do, get the first 2 sessions done, and I'll probably do a midweek recap and then go from there. So, let's get to it. Down. Come on. Down. Much better. Your So, session 3 of the week. So I've got deadlifts today against bands. So obviously done my chain squats and then done my speed bench session. So now I've got the band deadlift. So I've been working up between 330 and 350 for a single against bands, which I presume is heavy at the top, like 380-ish at the top, which would be pretty mental. And then what we'll do after that is I've got some last and press as well and some accessories. We're training up in Boyne in Drogheda tomorrow because obviously we've got people coming over. We've got Maisie, Michelle, Amy and Bryony coming over to compete. So we'll be doing my primary bench session there. Queever's going to do a primary squats. I think Sean's training as well. We probably won't be able to get too much footage of the competition just because there's a videographer there and also I'm so busy with handlers. So I'll probably end up trying to edit some videos in of people's lifts, just their highlights, and leave it there. But yeah, let's get to training. So, got jaw header. I've been here 3 years in a row. Jaw header. I've been here 3 years in a row, and I still don't know how to say it. So, tired, as you can probably tell. Got up at 5:30ish this morning. We've come up here. The girls just weighed in. Didn't get any footage of weigh-ins. I've got so many lifters this weekend. 5 people in total. So we kind of probably won't get too much footage of the meet, to be honest. I'll probably record the comp setup, record the gym a little bit, and obviously get my training, Sean's training, and Quiva's training them. But yeah, so today, primary bench is on the menu, working up to like maybe 200, 205, 207-ish, and then obviously a little bit of volume on the back down to some accessories. So nothing major. We'll see how it goes. If I am feeling a bit wrecked, I probably will just pull it back and probably just do something a tad lighter. But yeah, we'll see how we're going. I'm going to get the sessions done. Let's get training. So, a mixed bag on the bench session. Pretty frustrating, pretty disappointing to fail the 200. Like, 192 moved well, 195 moved well last week. Bench has been feeling great, to be honest. Probably the best it's felt in years. Just frustrating, failing the 200. Obviously, lost my groove a little bit with it. You can think of all the excuses in the book. I've been up since 5:30. Trained less than 24 hours ago. Trained like 14 hours ago, 15 hours ago, whenever it is. Had less food, different bench, all the bullshit excuses. But bottom line is, wasn't good enough today. It is what it is. We keep it moving. So, 192 final warm-up, moved great. Obviously, 185 moved grand, all the back downs moved fine. Just the 200, as you see, I lost my shoulders and drifted backwards, and I'm not in the condition at the moment to grind through it. speaking to MJ, I'm going to obviously get some resolutions going and move forward. So we go again next week with the bench. We see what happens. Sean's about to go for 290 double, which I'll probably record. Get on the old YouTube. A lot of the lifters who've been training all over the place. The gym's obviously where it's getting packed up for the competitions, quite condensed, so I haven't been able to get much training in from anyone else. But I'll try and get Sean's top set in. And next time you see us after this will be at the hotel. So, we're in the room as Creever's sat down in the bed. It's a pretty small room. We've got two beds for some reason. We've got the storage bed, main bed, and then we've got a mirror there. But weirdly enough, the TV's the opposite side of the big bed, so be some like long distance viewing. So, just got to the hotel, free parking for 24 hours. This is great. So free parking tomorrow, bargain hunting. Pretty warm in there. Got a window there. It says a little bit of noise pollution, so we can get earplugs. But to be honest, we sleep for anything. We're both absolutely exhausted. So, as I said earlier, the session and bench didn't go too well. You probably see the 200 fail. Gets to here, just kicks out. Is what it is. I spoke about that earlier. Sean squats me well. I didn't manage to get much of Queevers, but her 157 was it? Top double moved absolutely lovely. Probably sets up for 162 to 165 next week, which is a huge double. Bear in mind her 1 rep max in wraps is 172, so we're looking potentially a 400-pound squat or getting close to that. So 182. So again, very happy. So plan of action. Got some work to do. Got 3 more programs and some like text-based feedback. Obviously, I don't really travel too much of audio stuff. Just it's a lot to travel with already. And yeah, to be fun, it's just gonna chill out, eat food. The venue's good. They've got a live stream tomorrow, and they've got like a new scoring system where you apparently input your attempt selections on like an iPad. Let's see if it works. It could be a disaster. People put in 1,400 kg instead of 140. I've got to keep an eye on that. But no, it should be fun. It should be fun. I'll try and get footage tomorrow, like I said, but I don't know whether I'm going to. Okay. So yeah, what we're gonna do? We could probably do some work in a second. Get my laptop out and just chill out for the rest of the night, and fast forward to the morning. Who's next up? Who's next?
We still have a couple to do any time.
Let's get those done straight away.
Yeah, Amy needs to do 75 as well.
Amy jumping after.
Michelle needs to do, she's done 40, she needs to do 60.
Shoot it. Third off. Boris Williams. 18 points.
Trying to just see so just compartmentalize and come in with it tomorrow. I mean, you worry
Opener of the
and going for 210 kilos. And we are bar loaded from Mr. Cronin. Come on, AJ.
The boyness finish. Shout out to Sean for getting some footage. Obviously, it's not much, but it's still better than none. Comp went well. So we'll talk about the girls first. The girls all hit PB totals. Every single one of them got PB total. It's Maisie's first comp in sleeve, so regardless of what she done was a PB total, but she still hit an all-time PB bench. Very proud of her. A few externals coming to the meet, but she absolutely smashed it. Bryony hit a PB bench, a PB deadlift, a PB total. Michelle hit a PB bench, matched her squat, matched her deadlift, hit a PB total, and then I think Amy, PB squat, PB bench, matched her deadlift, and then beat a total. So yeah, let's talk about AJ. So AJ is a bit different. AJ, unfortunately, didn't get the Irish squat record. Basically, failed it on depth. So 2-to-1 depth call. You got a red light from the front, which is a bit odd in my opinion. A lot of referees don't normally judge depth from the front. I think it personally was a harsh call. I don't want to get too much into it. If you've got an AJ Cronin Strength and Fitness on Instagram, or type in AJ Cronin, he'll come up, have a look at it. Bit gutting, he scored the 370.5, pretty easy as well, probably good for 377. And that cost him a 910.5 kg total. So he would have hit the 5th biggest total all-time in Ireland and the all-time Irish squat record. He still finished with 870, which is still a massive total. He's still got PB bench and matched his best ever deadlift, but the squat call unfortunately cost him the main goal of 900 and then the secondary of the all-time Irish squat record. So yeah, take a look online and see what you think. So this week is Queev's birthday coming up. Got a few presents along the way. Hopefully they arrive in time. And yeah, to be fair, nothing really else to say. Pretty standard training week. Looking forward to not traveling around. It's pretty heavy training week. I think I've got a 400, 405 squat on the Monday. Re-going for that 200 bench again on the Friday, and I think I've got deload deadlifts on the Thursday. Speed bench is normal. So yeah, if you'd like to say anything, drop a comment below, and yeah, see you next week.